My name's Jessy Nelson. I'm from Templeton, California. I just turned 18 years old and I race professional motocross.
It's just a matter of time. What goes around comes around.
The whole thing kind of came together just getting ready for Mammoth, and you know, just kind of riding on my own and you know, training. And I mean, the training level compared from amateur race to pro level is huge, and I really wasn't on the right level that I should have been. I still was doing pretty well with my training and everything. It just needed to be elevated a little bit more, and but I didn't know that I was coming in, and so I really had no clue what to do. I was just slowly building up towards Mammoth and Loretta's, and then all of a sudden, you know, a week before Loretta's, I decide, or a week before Hangtown, we decide that I'm going to race. So called AMA, got my pro license, my number, all that stuff, worked it out with the team, did some testing. Not much, but you know, I was pretty much bringing what I had. I was just gonna hopefully run all off speed, I guess. Speed and starts, and just see where I finished. And you know, there was no pressure for me to do good this year, and I already have my contract for next year. And it's mainly just a learning experience, just to get all the tracks under my belt, and I'm really glad I made the decision. It was good. Yeah, as far as the no thumb on the left hand, that's it's been like that since I was like 12 or 13. Just a practice crash, getting ready for a race. I just signed with American Honda, and I was riding the 150 and had to get off, and then my bike landed on me, and somehow my hand went straight into the sprocket, and had a few different surgeries, and eventually had to get it taken off, and spent a week in the ICU. Total of 2 weeks in the hospital. Had I think it was 1 or 2 blood transfusions, and just, yeah, it was a rough time, and it was pretty emotional for me. I mean, more than physical, I guess. And just the whole deal, just looking down at your arm, and it's just, you're missing your thumb, and then you have a huge scar on going down your arm, and just staples upon staples and stitches and just tons of stuff like that. And it was pretty gnarly, and that was like a 4-month recovery for me. And I started riding, and then somebody mentioned getting like a prosthetic thumb, so I went and met up with this guy Zach, but just a local guy in town, and he rides Harleys and stuff, so he knows like about kind of gripping, you know, handlebars, and knows what it's like. And so he came up with a design that was really simple and easy to build, and they're not cheap, but they're somewhat easy. They run about like $700 a piece, and yeah, that's the whole thing. And after that, just got back to racing, won a bunch of races, and then broke my femur, and just long list of injuries after that, from wrist to torn meniscus in my knee to broken hand, just all kinds of things. But you know, here I am now, and it's all worth it. Ever since I was little, I always wanted to race motocross, and that was my dream, and I was well on my way to becoming a rising amateur star, and I guess that's what you could say. And I won a lot of races, and And then the whole accident with my thumb happened, and I just told myself I wouldn't give it up just because of that. And if something happens to me, I can get through it. I at least give it a try. And you know, I mean, I struggled for a while, and I was pissed. I mean, I'd come back and just in tears sometimes, but I just kept going and just worked through it. And then here I am today. But you know, you can't let something like that bring you down. You know, you see the people that are paralyzed riding motorcycles and stuff. It's cool. Like some people are like, oh, they shouldn't be out there, they're gonna get hurt or whatever, but it's really cool to see them do that. You know, just don't give up. I mean, there's plenty of things you can do, and just because you're missing something or you're struggling with whatever, you don't need to give up.
There's no stopping us, no holding us back. This is the trick of our trade. This is exactly what we do best.
There we go.